Hey guys, you're watching Daniel and Gian react, and today we are going to check out the official trailer for Beyond the Clouds. I guess it's starring Ishaan. What makes this movie different is it was directed by an Iranian, a renowned Iranian director, Majid Majidi, making his Indian cinema debut. That's interesting. I wish I knew more of his Persian, well, not Persian stuff actually. You know, fun fact. The reason why we call Iranians Persians here is because when the war was happening over there, instead of telling people they were Iranian, people from Iran would tell you that they were Persian so that they wouldn't get that stigmatism involved with the country at the time.
I'm just looking at what he's done. Nothing I've really seen, actually. So, but anyway.
Anyways, yeah, let's get into it. A lot of information. Tell your friends to subscribe. 10K. Daniel, Bollywood song.
Is that Coke?
Are those drugs? Is this Step Up India?
नाम क्या है? रानेश। अमीर अभी नहीं, चौकन्ना रहे और अंडरग्राउंड रहे। रामी खरी साला, छोड़ूंगा नहीं उसको। कहाँ ले जा रहे? तारा, कहाँ जा रहे हो? तारा क्या हुआ तारा? इसको कहाँ लेके जा रहे हो?
I'm lost.
All right, well, Baby G had to go to bed. It's nap time, so
We're gonna finish this off, just the two of us, like always.
He didn't say goodbye to you guys, and he feels sad about that, but you know.
So, you know, right off the bat, I gotta admit that this is not a trailer that I particularly liked. I have a feeling that the movie's better, though. Sometimes there's just certain movies that just can't produce a good trailer because you're gonna reveal too much, or you know, there's just no way to, you know, you tell a story in a certain way where maybe it just doesn't translate to a good trailer.
You know, I'm kind of wondering if, as an outsider, he made this trailer thinking that this is what the Indian audience wants to see, and maybe that's why he included the parts that he did, or had them include
with
the
dancing and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of just trying to like
go focus on story.
Exactly.
It's not that anything that I saw was particularly bad. It's just, as a trailer, as a unit of storytelling, it just didn't do it for me, because for the most part I didn't get like what the story was about. I got the beats, like I know there's an arrest and there's a prison and then there's a love story going on. I got that.
And the guy's selling drugs.
Exactly. There's the drug aspect. I mean, and then there's clearly some influences from other films that also deal with drugs and love stories. I mean, I definitely saw City of God. We always bring that movie up. I even was reminded of, and this might be controversial, but reminded me of the Danny Boyle movie, Slumdog Millionaire. And not because of the train. It's just like, it's a vibe. It's not necessarily because of a certain shot. It's just the way the shots make me feel. And so that kind of leads me to my other question. My mic just went out.
Yeah, Daniel's mic just went out.
Sweet. Okay, so keep going, and I will change my batteries.
So for me, I was almost thinking this might be a parkour movie because the kid was doing a lot of jumping off of stuff and running. But then you get to a certain part of the trailer where it's just like, boom, they get busted, and then you focus on his love interest, I'm assuming that's his love interest too, because there was a part where he's like, she raised me. So maybe it's just his mom or his like older sister that he looks at as his mom, and I guess someone snitched. I mean, it's just a lot. It's convoluted. That's the best way of putting it. There's a lot of stuff going on here. That it just wasn't coming through clearly. And I don't know. I mean, how familiar are you guys with this filmmaker? Is this somebody? Are you excited to have an outsider make a film for the Indian market?
And that was actually going to be my question before my mic died. We did a reaction to Basmati Blues, and clearly that movie was made for Americans, which is why it's so stupid. But this movie, and it's even advertised, at least when I was reading online, as like his intro to Indian cinema, like his debut. So when you see outside filmmakers making films for Indians, how does that make you guys feel? Do you care? Does it matter to you? Because I know, like, for example, Lion is not an Indian film, but if you ask any American who's seen Lion, they're going to say, it's the Indian movie? Just like Slumdog Millionaire. Oh, the Indian movie? Even though they're not for Indians, by Indian type thing. So I'm definitely curious to know, like, the reception, just in general, not for this particular movie, but just in general.
Yeah.
For, like, an outsider. And he might not be an outsider, so me saying that might be completely wrong.
Well, they said this is my mic on now? No, my mic's off.
Alrighty.
Well, turn back on right now. I don't know if that's a battery thing, but before it goes out again,
It's definitely going to go out again.
Yeah, it's interesting because they're publicizing it as first time making a film for Indian cinema, and I don't know, and I don't know much about the filmmaker. I think we kind of touched on that earlier. Maybe we didn't, but so. My expectations are low. Also, the actors don't look familiar either. So let us know if either of them are popular or are they new. The guy, the male character looked very young. So I don't know how much other stuff. Maybe he was doing Nickelodeon shows.
Give my mic back.
Nick, but I don't know. I mean, let us know what you guys think. Are you excited for this film? Is it something like, yeah, whatever? Is this an indie film?
Definitely an indie film.
Yeah,
they don't need to answer that. I can tell you right now, it's an indie film. You can just tell. You can tell by the visual style.
Well, it's an indie director. Doesn't mean it was produced like money-wise behind it.
Oh, I don't think there's any budget behind it. It doesn't look like it has money behind it, and that's not an insult. That's just saying like it. You can tell.
It's also gonna be the filmmaker's style.
It's true. I mean, I have my phone right here. I could look it up.
Is it a festival? Is it a festival film or is it a mass release?
So, there is no budget. So never mind. But the movie comes out in a few months, so I'm sure you guys are also maybe asking these questions because no one's seen it. But yeah, definitely let us know in the comments your experience with the director. If you've watched some of his movies before, if you're excited for this movie.
Yeah, and let's have a discussion in the comment section, even if you're just going to say stupid Americans and...
Why does Daniel always compare American cinema to Indian cinema?
Why does Daniel look like the biggest chutia I've ever seen in my life?
No one's ever said that.
Things that I said that, though. So, anyways, that's going to do it for us. You know the drill. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe, ring the bell, leave comments, let us know what you think. We are 1,500 subscribers away from Daniel's Bollywood music video. And we have some exciting stuff for that video as well. We potentially have someone writing an original composition for us. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But that's going to do it for us. Check out some of these other reaction videos we have over here, and we will see you soon. Thanks for watching.
Just keep going.